Here I am, once again, doing videos because I am desperate for attention. That's why I do this. I'm desperate for attention. I need validation for everything I do. If you don't like me, I'm gonna cry. So I ChatGPT'd what's the best way to do this? What's the best methodology? And it was literally to film myself doing this, just this, talking into the camera, just getting raw footage, and to see how long I can actually last doing this to the camera. That's exactly 1 minute. And I'm dumbfounded. The fact that I can't even talk in front of the camera is a serious issue. And this needs to be closer. If I've learnt anything from James Smith and his free fucking advice, is literally this. Heads 2/3 to the top. I'm meant to have my hands in the frame. That's 1:30. Apparently. Well, because I told ChatGPT that brute force is the only way I really do anything. And I can't finesse things too well. It'd be easier for me just to be dumb and work 12, 16 hours a day without thinking too much about anything else. And I would hope that that is the whole reason why I improve. By the way, if that door opens, I'm going to cut this fucking thing down. Because I'm still embarrassed to be filming in front of a fucking camera. Is this too close? I think that's the right mark there. And what if that... Yeah, just to film and film and film and film. I'm gonna sit upright as well and look more professional. Do you know what I mean? Now I look like I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. Semi-professional. Maybe I'll copy exactly what they do. They. Who's they? And if I copy, I'm just a copycat. A guy owned a pub. You know what's really disappointing is when I'm talking to the camera, it's not like I'm actually talking to anyone. I'm talking just to a screen. And there's no, like a direct conversation with the camera is very boring. There's no feedback. How people do this, maybe they just hit it like work, just constantly. That's 3 minutes and 50 seconds, almost 4. Staring into the camera lens. It's front camera facing too, so I can actually see myself, which is a bit annoying, but there's no other way to set this up, unfortunately. I guess that's what it's like early days for someone filming themselves that doesn't want to film themselves. Just being comfortable, being uncomfortable. I'm just waiting for that door to open so I can literally pretend like I was doing something else. Should probably get the laptop open so that if they do come in, I can pretend like I was doing something else. Oh shit, I better close it, lock it. Now they'll actually have to open up properly instead of just pushing the door open. Get my fucking laptop out so that if they do come in, I am busy faking it. It's just embarrassing. Straight up embarrassing. I feel so out of my skin doing this. That's 5 minutes 30. How am I meant to do this and hammer it like I would do any other work? Just make it mindless for me, make it numbing. But this is the basics. This is what it comes down to for me, is doing this 6 minutes, speaking into a camera constantly, hoping that something changes with my ability to talk in front of the camera. Will I start using tones? Will I start acting? Will I start speaking about the things I want to speak about? You know, there's so much. You know, I got something that ChatGPT, literally, I was speaking to ChatGPT, I speak to ChatGPT a lot, and I think this is going to be something that comes up in the future quite a bit, is people having full conversations with artificial intelligence. I'm still waiting for that door to open. 6 minutes 50. Consistent practice in front of the camera and regular posting are pivotal for social media influencers aiming to refine their content and enhance their audience engagement. Here's why these elements are essential. Number one, building confidence and authority. Building confidence and authenticity. Regularly appearing on camera helps influencers become more comfortable, leading to a more authentic and relatable presence. This authenticity fosters trust and connection with the audience, which is crucial for sustained engagement. I hope there's sustained engagement. Maybe I should use my hands as well. Number two, this is exactly why talking in front of a camera is so crucial for me, because I can't even get the things that I want to say out properly without stumbling. Number two, enhancing content quality. Frequent practice allows influencers to experiment with different presentation styles, tones, and content formats. Over time, this experimentation leads to a deeper understanding of what resonates with their audience, enable them to refine and improve their content. Here's my biggest issue with refining content to resonate with their audience. For starters, I don't know who my audience is. People that like the same shit as me. I mean, I'm a PT, that's what I do. I talk to people, I get them stronger, I get them healthier, I provide accountability, preferably not much psychology. I've done it enough times to know that I am not equipped to handle someone breaking down in front of me. Actually, I am. I just tell them to go do the leg press or work out hard, because sometimes at the end of the day, someone needs to let it out, but they also need to take action as well. So if someone comes in and they're having a shit day, 9+ times out of 10, if they just lift some weights, like slowly to begin with during, the 45-minute session, and then ramp it up where they might actually get, if they get a personal best, great, but if they actually lift some weights and it's heavy and they're feeling good, they'll actually leave feeling better, because exercise creates, it increases serotonin output, I assume. Don't quote me on it, that's what I do. Number three, leveraging platform algorithms. Social media platforms often favor accounts that post consistently. Regular posting increases visibility and reach, and as algorithms tend to promote active accounts. For instance, on Instagram, posting 3 to 5 times per week is recommended to enhance reach and engagement. And my only other issue is social media tends to, they can black you out. If you're not posting the stuff that they, I'd hate to say this, align with politically, or you're taking a political stance which may upset people, they'll ban you for saying certain things. And it's not necessarily the social media platform doing that. It's actually the government institutions behind social media taking a knee. I think you've seen it with Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. There was political pressure to black out certain accounts, or black out certain narratives, or trying to create a conditioning where only certain things were being shown. I think if you go after the government engine in any way, they'll try and stamp you out, and that's totalitarianism. That's slavery. I mean, if we use a money system, then we're all slaves. All right, number 4, establishing a routine. Developing the habit of daily or regular posting instills discipline and ensures a steady flow of content. This consistency keeps the audience engaged and anticipates new content, contributing to sustained growth. So as I do this, it's 12 minutes by the way, as I do this more and more, I think I might find my niche. Talking in front of a camera after a few minutes tends to make it a little bit more mind-numbing. I think 12 and a half minutes of sustained talking is probably a record for me. I'll probably start growing jaw muscles from the fact that I move my mouth, not in the way you probably think. Number 5, adapting and evolving content. Regular interaction with the audience provides valuable feedback, allowing influencers to adapt their content strategies. This iterative process leads to content that is more aligned with audience preferences, enhancing relevance and engagement. Managing posting frequency. Number 6. While daily posting can be beneficial, it's essential to balance frequency with content quality, which is, it's not one of my mains. I can do content quality, but what I need is content quantity, or recording quantity, and then bringing it down to content quality. Overposting may overwhelm the audience. I know this. I lose followers. I don't care. While underposting can lead to decreased visibility. Finding optimal posting frequency involves understanding the specific audience and platform dynamics. For example, on Instagram, posting 3 to 5 times per week is beneficial, while on TikTok, 1 to 4 times a day can be more effective. And for the longest time before I even got on social media, I didn't want to be part of the problem. Social media, it's like garbage. I mean, all entertainment is some form of garbage. The thing is, it makes us feel good. So on a lot of levels, it's actually decent. I'm almost at 15 minutes and no one's come into the room, so I'm doing quite well. All right, number 6 continued. This tension is especially evident. I'm expecting someone anytime now, so I'll flick this thing off in a second. Kind of nerve-wracking. This tension is especially evident in content creation platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, where creators can easily fall into the puppet trap. This is on a different topic. What I was talking to ChatGPT about was if if you s- if you start off on social media just wanting to create better content, part of creating better content is also finding out what viewers want and then pivoting to meet that want or need. And here's the dangers. It broke me down in dangers because I wanted to find what the dangers were for constantly pivoting for views and trying to find the next thing instead of sort of staying true to your vision or purpose or what you want to spread. It reminds me of a video I saw or an audio that I was listening to for Jim Carrey, and he was talking about a mask he had to wear constantly, or he was talking about a mask that, not the mask. He was talking about 16 Minutes, by the way. He was talking about a mask that he built up in his head, or as a character. I'm almost going to shut this. Damn.